Right, 6:52, and many Ukrainian families are facing their second Christmas here in the UK after seeking refuge here following Russia's invasion.
Well, it's meant being separated from loved ones, of course, but now the Royal Opera House and Bradford Cathedral have hosted a special carol concert in the hopes of uniting people through music, as Charlotte Leeming reports.
In the surroundings of Bradford Cathedral and against the backdrop of war, loss and grief rises the majestic sound of harmony and hope. These are the voices of the Songs for Ukraine chorus. Many of its members fled to the UK after Russia's invasion. Amongst them is Ina, an English teacher who left when the school where she worked was bombed. She's now separated from her husband and her son.
I feel like I'm living a double life. So one part of me is sad and miserable. I constantly follow the news and it really hurts. Being in this choir, I feel like I'm doing something important for my country, sharing Ukrainian music and Ukrainian culture with the world.
The choir was set up by the Royal Opera House, and this is the first time they've performed outside London. It's part of a creative collaboration ahead of Bradford's City of Culture status in 2025. For Orla, it's a privilege to sing the traditional folk songs she's known since childhood, but it's also bittersweet, reminding her of the family and friends she's left behind.
It's so difficult that I cannot experience some very meaningful moments with my family. I mean, like the birth of my nephew, my first nephew, and his first steps.
For many, the choir has become like a family, providing an important connection to their homeland. But the fact that some of their loved ones are still caught up in war is never far from their minds.
One way or another, all people I know are somehow related to war, either directly defending on the front line or contributing with all the ways they can.
The choir symbolises resilience and hope this Christmas time, and no one involved in this project underestimates the power of music to unite in times of difficulty.
One of the singers on the way up from London, she showed me on her phone 3 young singers. She's a singing teacher in Ukraine, and she said each one of these now is in a different country. The school is bombed, and then she told me she's just talked to her husband who's on the front line. And this brings it, as you say, Christmas is an extremely emotional time for many people, but for people who are, half of them is not here. So the bringing together to sing as one chorus at this time of year, this is a form of healing for them.
Displaced by war, but bound together by a dream that one day they'll return home to peace.
I couldn't even imagine that one day the biggest dream of my life will be gathered together with my family at one Christmas table and simply hug them.
Charlotte Leeming reported. Beautiful sound, isn't it?
Gorgeous. That's what we needed this morning, isn't it?
Lovely.